take my eyes off you. I found my tripod thing, not tripod, my car phone holder. It's so perfect. It is so perfect. So today I'm going to check out this other shop I saw on Instagram, and apparently it sells nice clothes because I'm a corporate hand. I'm about to increase the price of my corporate looks. My kind of style, when I look at the pictures that I take, my kind of style is top and bottom. Like, I wear top and bottom. I don't do coordinations. I don't like them, but I just don't know how to buy them. So a lot of the things that I buy are separate pieces. So now I've been looking on Instagram and TikTok for inspiration, especially when it comes to corporate and loungewear. My loungewear is t-shirt and shorts. I want to add more dresses to my loungewear or my weekend wear, or like when I'm not in the corporates. It's a 20-30 minute drive to get there. We'll see. And what else did I want to say? What do I want to talk about? 3, 2, 1! I've been consuming some content this week. One of the promises I made to myself is that we're going to be creating content while consuming, or alongside the consumption. And this is to Haibo. Guys, I need a dash cam. I need a dash cam because the things that we are seeing on these here streets need to be documented. Like, I've seen some horrific footage on dash cams, especially the truck dash cams, and they show you just how reckless people are on the roads, and how they just, it's like they drive with no regard to human life. Because why do you want to skip a robot? Number one. Number two, why do you want to skip a robot when you can see people are coming? Do you not first have to observe before you skip a robot? Anyway, yes, I made a promise to myself to consume as much content as I'm creating, and also being intentional about the kind of content that I'm creating. I made a video on TikTok about creating a life of purpose, living a life of purpose, living a life of inspiration, being an inspiration to myself and to others, as well as living a happy life. And I have defined and continue to define what a happy life is for me, and it's found in the small things, small and the big things really, but it can be mostly found in the small things. You see, I didn't even have a chance to fix my camera at the robot because I was too stunned to speak. Yes, so consuming content that aligns with those goals, you get. So part of that is I downloaded Substack, and I have this feeling and observation that people, they care about writing, people, they care about self-expression in written format more than any other platform I have written on. When I look at my social media, I have a TikTok account. I'm very vocal there. I have an Instagram account. I have a Twitter account, or X account, sorry. I have a Facebook account. sometimes Instagram and Facebook and yes like your Joshin by because it feels difficult to express yourself on Instagram. I don't know if it's just in my head or what. Right of way, that's why we create on other platforms. Like Facebook, I don't really create there, and the only reason I went back to posting on Facebook was the monetization thing. If I'm gonna be making content, I might as well get paid for it, especially the fitness content. But I realized that the people that are on my Facebook are not necessarily there to consume my fitness content, or that's not why they are following me. Because also we cannot run away from the fact that Facebook is that app that we use like Google. Like if you haven't spoken to someone you went to high school with, Facebook, because predominantly people are on Facebook. So there's that. Then what's the next one? The next one is X or Twitter. I was on X while it was still Twitter for farming spaces. I joined Twitter, I can't remember when I joined, but I joined it again, and it was during that time of Run with Dumisole and just Vitality. I was there during that Vitality. I think it was during COVID, and I was part of a community then. And when I went back and downloaded X again, I still had those people from that community. But then something interesting happened, because now I got to become part of the Fin Twitter. Previously, I didn't interact with Fin Twitter because I couldn't relate. Couldn't relate in the sense that I had no investments. I was just subawelling from a distance. And now that I'm back, I'm like, oh, I want to be a part of this. I actually want to create, you know. But I don't like writing threads. And also, there's this thing on Twitter that I don't like, where people disagree disingenuously. And it's so difficult because it's like you cannot run away from that. Like you could have the best community, and then it will your post will land, or your post or your comment will land on the other side of Twitter or X, and you will find people that disagree in disingenuously. And it's so annoying because then it makes you feel like disappearing forever. Then there's TikTok. Oh, my favorite. I love TikTok because of its algorithm. The TikTok algorithm has worked for me in great ways, in that it has helped me to continue the conversation. The conversations that I have in my head, I'm able to continue on TikTok because it always feels like the right people find my content. Here and there will be people that comment sideways, and because of my algorithm and how strong it is, TikTok will fold those comments. So I won't see them unless I actually unfold, and then I get to see. Or it will what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but you'll have to click on the comment and open them up in order to see them. Otherwise, if you don't click that open, you will not see them. You will only see the content that engages with the topic that you are, you know? And I love TikTok for that because I am able to have conversations with like-minded people. And even those that aren't necessarily converted onto the message are at least able to disagree generously and just say, I disagree with this viewpoint because of ABC, and not to say your viewpoint is wrong, mine is right. You don't disagree with the person, because that's the other thing. The other thing is, there are facts, there are opinions, there are generalizations. Yeah, I think let me keep it at that. So sometimes when we speak things as a matter of fact, even when they aren't. And when we speak facts, then people want to disagree because of generalizations. As in, when we say, for example, it's a known fact that a large part of the population, South African population, it's a known fact that a large part of the South African population is unemployed. And then someone will say, yeah, but there are people that are employed. Is every yeah. So you say a large part of the population is unemployed, and then someone will say, yeah, but all the people I know are employed. First of all, what? Okay. Also, I blame this Stats SA, because Stats SA is there. I'm blaming them, ne? I'm blaming them partially, but I'm actually blaming them a lot. Stats SA should be coming onto our news. They should be infiltrating our social media to bombard us with the stats and not keep them to themselves. The stats are for the people. They are about the people. So and I do want to give a kudos to the Stats SA team, actually, the new guy, the statistician general, the new one, the guy that he went on and he brought in data visualizations. I'm so impressed with using pictures to tell stories about South Africa. Now he needs to take it a step further, and he needs to be everywhere. Like Stats SA, if you are watching, please give us the stats. Give the people the stats, because the stats are about the people. And if the people don't know the stats, then, and also expand on what we're reporting on, because some of the most nuanced statistics, we're leaving that reporting up to people that have the time to do studies and fund those studies. I'm gonna need you guys to report on more social things. Yeah, I think give the humanities people something to do. Hire them, and then give them the job of. Guys, I'm almost at the place, and I haven't played music once. Oh, this video is 14 minutes long. Give the humanities kids a chance. They will tell you what it is that we need to put numbers to, because I studied humanities for 6 months, and it radicalized me in a way I've never been radicalized before. Okay, and it just showed me so much. So let me tell you how my brain works. My brain is curious. I am a curious human being, né? And in my curiosity, I read a lot. I read everything I can lay my hands on, and I have been that way since birth. Till this day, I am that person, and that is how I interact with content, from a point of view of curiosity. So I need numbers, okay? I need stories. I need process. I need timelines. That's when I'm interacting with content, and that is so cool. Bikers are so cool, by the way. Let me just tell you that, like, for free. I know you didn't ask. Yes. How is this a size 36?
bottoms were fitting me, so I was a little bit skeptical. So I decided to fit everything I had put on my cart. I'm realizing as I'm editing this video that I actually bought summer clothes in winter. Winter. Here I am buying sleeveless tops and light. Hey, my lord. After I was done here, I went over to Woolies to get me some cotton underwear. Betuna, I've been seeing flames with the polyester. Yo. So yeah, I finally got me some cotton undergarments. Then it was time to head home. And when I got home, I made myself a late breakfast. And then I ging Domengazo, glorious nap. And I just remembered that I have one of those interviews where you have to read the question and answer in a video. I've been putting it off since I saw that email, but I'm gonna do it. Also, I'm hoping it's not a scam. In the early days of my career, I actually worked as a accounts payable clerk, where I was processing invoices and also preparing creditor statements in order to make payment to our external suppliers. And over the years, I have grown as a finance business partner, working